Claudia Swiss, ja, det er hun mistressen til han karen. There's no harm in a friendly little chat between two people.
Wait, are you seriously... Are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. And my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous.
Maybe I should talk to Larry Dombrowski's wife instead.
His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
Persuade. All I need is something incriminating on Dombrowski.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
I'll find that information one way or another, so you might as well benefit now.
That's true. You have come this far already.
I have information that could seriously damage your reputation.
Threats are
Oi.
useless on me. I've heard it all.
The Crimson Fleet wants that information.
What the hell? Dombrowski has us mixed up with the Crimson Fleet? Alright, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
You know, if I had a credit for every time I heard a criminal say I had the perfect scheme all worked out, I'd be a damn millionaire.
Yeah, well, it was perfect. Foolproof. Until I trusted that asshole.
Tell me about this scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
If you want revenge, give me proof I can use against them.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
What was your contribution to the Galbank scheme?
I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
What was Dombrowski and Vera's contribution to the Galbank scheme?
What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in. Whether we liked it or not.
Alright.
I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
I will.
Glad to have you aboard.
Hvem er
You're not
du?
taking any
Chief
chances
Purser
with us,
Murata.
Welcome to the purser's
Not that I
office.
blame him.
I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
Can I store things with confidence in your safe?
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
I'd like to take a peek at each
I've
Earth
only
Saver
seen it
reward.
briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Ok, så nå har jeg ting å gjøre her. Det her er safen. Nei, det er det ikke. Back to the ballroom.
Any complaints about your rooms should be directed to one of the staff.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
What, jeg bare sier det. I need your claim ID for the Earth Saver reward.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Persuade. Ah, the muffin guy.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous
Manipulation. Don't you realize that we're on the same side here?
I think you may be right.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah. I
Ha!
hope so.
Jeg har den der neuro-greia,
Damn
vet du.
thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Det var easy, da. Bare gjøre alt jeg trenger her. Nå har jeg dirt på han fyren her også.
Hello. You here for the charity event?
I'd rather talk about Larry Dombrowski.
Dombrowski. He's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry. I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally.
Claudia Swiss says you have information about Larry Dombrowski.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
Really well done. You almost sounded believable. Almost.
Maybe I'll hand any evidence I already have over to the authorities.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowski and Swiss.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
A shipwide emergency might do the trick.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Guess I'll do whatever it takes to get it done.
Just pointing out that life support
Oh.
supports life, like you and me. This
Han likte ikke det.
is great.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had hell. Don't you have somewhere to be?
An open bomb had been planted.
Engineering deck. Å ja, da er det en life support-greia. Ja, må ha litt dirt på hendene noen ganger. Yo, man.
At least this looks like a
Hold
ship.
up. This area is
Although I
off
wouldn't be
limits to
surprised if they had
passengers.
maids do the rounds here.
Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to get in trouble. What can I do for you?
I really need to get into the life support area.
Oh, sorry. That area is off limits.
Manipulerer han noe sikkert. Empath, look, I can tell you you're lonely down here. Maybe you should hang out with your team.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm so bored down here. I've been counting the deck plates just to take up some time. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs.
Det er sånn- Folk er så dumme, ass, i det spillet her.
Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there.
Alt går etter planen.
Oh, no more music? I was hoping to show my dance moves.
Det er sjukt, det står at det er 17 plussgrader liksom, men jeg fryser faen meg noe jævlig på beina.
To return to their cabins at this time.
Da kan jeg komme inn her.
You know that's not ours.
I don't care. Okay. Hehehe. Easy as cake. Yo, man.
Yeah, wow. If people saw how good these people have it.
I was wondering if you were the
revolution.
cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Crimson Fleet. Dombrowski has something that the Crimson Fleet wants.
I always took him for a fool. I can't believe he's stupid enough to have gotten mixed up with the Crimson Fleet. Still, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over any evidence?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain
Claudia
has
says
declared a
you've been
ship-wide
cheating out of
emergency.
your fair share of the
Please
Galbank
report to your
job by
cabins
Dombrowski.
in an orderly
Claudia said
fashion
that.
and remain
You sure?
there until you receive
Damn it.
further instructions.
That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to end up on the Crimson Fleet shit list. But if I give you that information, it falls into the wrong hands. I'll end up in jail. This is a lose-lose situation for me.
Ja, pay
At
2500.
least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want.
Hell
Just
yeah.
remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Sinnatagg. Dombrowski. Finally we meet.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Fine.
Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet.
I see. That certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
You know, when my number gets called up, I hope I handle it like this guy. I'm impressed, really.
Well, a super sociopath. Da. That's all I want.
Splendid. Oh, it appears we've reached an accord. And may I say, it was a pleasure conversing with an intellectual equal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Det var jo kjempelett da. Yo, man.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned.
Could have done this without your help.
I'm
Sure.
glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
Nah. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Of course. I understand completely. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming.
Rejoining? Jeg trodde alle som stakk fra fleeten ble drept, ja. Don't worry about it.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Yeah. That was it.
There's no cause for alarm.
attention, please. The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in
Så
an orderly
det virker som at siden markeren nede,
further instructions.
så skal jeg ikke inn der, for det jo at da må jeg loade inn et nytt område, men ja. Ja, det rett. Finne veien da.
Our security team would appreciate it.
Jeg må sikkert bare ned der jeg kom inn. Men jeg husker jo ikke hvor det
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Jo, her det. Faen da. Her det labyrint. Det bare dritt.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
All green on release. We're free to
Jeg må få endret skipet, ass. Til det bra skipet. Gas giant. Kunne jeg bare lande der automatisk uten å jumpe? Det litt sjukt. Driver han og ser bak seg hele tiden, ass. Det så jævlig irriterende. Det virker ikke som at noen av de tingene man dropper blir borte ever.
Reminds me of the time I was half out of my gourd in Hopetown.
Can we run through it one more time?
Yo.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please?
Here we go.
Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
I'm getting some really strange vibes off of you. Something must be wrong.
Shh. They'll hear us. Look, Ecliptic busted in here and said something about letting you walk into the archives, and then they're gonna jump you. I'm supposed to let you in, and then get the heck out of here. They said if I didn't do exactly what they said, they'd kill me. Just be careful. I don't even know how many of them are hiding in there.
Jeg håper det en del, ass, for jeg trenger å skyte noen nå. Det har vært for mye sånn der roleplay nå. Trenger kills. Motherfucker. Ja, hvordan kommer jeg meg opp da?
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
Denne gunneren her er helt syk, ass. Granat.
This feels like old times.
Han har noe jævlig damage.
Take the good stuff. Leave the rest.
Legacy. Det var det. Jeg lurer på hvem som hyrer de Ecliptic-folka nå, ass. Sist gang så var det UC-fleeten, men den var ikke etter meg. Hvor var det? The key. Ja, så må jeg snakke med skippersonen deres, sånn at jeg får bytte skip. Det gjør jeg først. For det skipet der, det er dritt, tror jeg, i forhold til det andre. Det er hun, er det ikke det?
Next time you see Bog, tell him to light on up. Guys gotta feel that.
You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bog's in a funk that'd kill any mood. Need something?
Sånn, det ser pirat ut.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up.
Ja, det er hun. Yo.
So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good.
You must take a lot of effort to keep this tin can of life support.
Well, it did when I first got here. Most of these folks aren't too keen on maintenance. Today, the key's about as safe as any other UC station, just with a hell of a lot more personality. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked.
Will these parts show up on UC or 3-star security scanners?
No. You buy from me, you're worry-free.
Nice.
I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad for business.
Always looking for
Anything
Nage.
that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business. No, but just remember, I don't work for free. Don't worry. We should be able to piece it back together.
Jeg må kanskje velge det andre skipet først.
Sure, sure. Let me punch that up.
Ok, se på den dritten her da. Det der er bedre. Home ship. Se om det er noe... Jeg vet jo ikke hva disse forskjellige gunnerne gjør, vet du. Jeg er fornøyd, jeg. Ok.
You've got stuff to smuggle. All business and no. I've seen worse. We'll get right on it.
Brukte av 1000 credits.
All right.
Så jeg har lyst til å selge noen skip. Men det går ikke tydeligvis. Ja, da gir jeg faen.
If I had a Birion crest, I'd run my own sea.
Delgado.
Your buddy Rokoff is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Ja, men hvorfor døde den ikke? Rocco's not so bad. It turned out to be pretty helpful.
Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokoff, I guess we can give him another chance. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Whoa. EM class is an absolute no-go. There ain't a ship alive that can handle that.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
I just said the place is EM class. But hey, if you want to commit suicide, please, go ahead and jump there. Don't let me stop you.
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
I agree with Neva, this might be leading us nowhere.
I refuse to believe that we've come this far only to smash straight into a wall. I don't care what either of you think. We have to push through. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
You don't give up easily, do you?
We do or we die. That's the way Crix did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
We'll figure this out, I promise.
I promise? You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Chris's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Så vill han ha prat då.
You got time for a quick chat?
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate it when you're able. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up.
On a small ship, everyone hears everything.
Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night. Like everything? Just so you know, there's a long, proud tradition of singing in the shower. Lillian, she's an incredible woman. Truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team.
There must be a story behind why you stopped being a ranger.
Yeah, I'm meant to be on my own. Exploring the great beyond. It calls to me. Maybe it's Solomon saying hello. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. See, I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right.
If you were that unhappy, you did the right thing.
We were making each other miserable. And that wore on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I mentioned the idea you had about maybe Cora staying with Lillian if things got too dangerous. Suddenly she was all excuses. She's always going on that she doesn't see Cora enough. And then I try to take her up on that, and yeah, fireworks.
Separation sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, they should have t-shirts for it and everything. I mean, Lillian loves Cora to pieces. But Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again.
Dylan's part of her life is not healthy to keep them apart.
You are just too damn wise for your own good. Well, something to think about. And for now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail. So everyone can sleep easy.
Okay.
A lot of us in the fleet came out of the mud. We grind for every cred, and it shows.
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship with no personality.
De går så sakta, ass.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award? Or I'm not gonna be very disappointed.
Credits first. Why do I have a feeling you're going to make more money off this than I am?
Well, that's because you'd be absolutely right. You see, everyone above you in the fleet is making more than you are off the same gig. That's why we're all fighting our way to the top. Understood?
Bitches.
Good. Now, you might want to hand over that award before I have you tossed off the key.
Jeg bare gleder meg til å bare ratatatata på hele dritten. Here you go.
Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. But that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet?
3000. Ingenting. 10 000 for jobben da. Så det er jo greit. Report mission progress to UC. Jeg drepte ingen, så de er nok fornøyd. De er rundt Sol, er de ikke det? Nei. Olympus? Har de flyttet?
Normalizing. Undocking complete.
Det skipet her er blaster, så jeg kan spille very hard med det skipet her, liksom. I hvert fall i stad, så gikk det greit. Så hver gang jeg spiller det spillet her sånn, så skal jeg gjøre den questlinen som gir meg det skipet, den der Ranger-greiene, og så skal jeg gå derfra, ass. Det er sweet. Jeg hadde tydeligvis bare ræva skip, ass. Men jeg kommer fortsatt ikke, altså hvis jeg kommer til et sted der jeg føler at det er en brick wall, så kommer jeg fortsatt til å sette den til very easy, liksom. Mark my words.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
News trails fast around here.
We told you we'd be keeping tabs on you. So, did you get information for us or not?
I was able to successfully steal the Galbank credentials.
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You're taking care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound
Alle sier det når de hører det navnet.
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
Delgado will figure it out.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
Nei, jeg har glemt til å skyte den. I wrote him, but you have to admit he's been I was simply warning you about his resourcefulness.
Call it whatever you like. It doesn't change the fact that Delgado is still a murderer. Your best buddy has killed every single one of our previous informants.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
They think something called the comm spike will solve that problem.
They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir.
We got a rat here, damn it.
I'll see what I can find out.
Det er sikkert hun.
Fine. is what we're going to do.
Siden du visste om det
You
der
playing along and go after the concept.
gas gianten.
Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
I'll report back with any evidence that I recover.
Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krig's legacy first.
Og jaså, ja. Så det blir full krig på det stedet her. Jeg tror jeg er done med det her for i dag, ass.